Bucharest, Romania, Bucharest.
What is up? What is up? I'm headed to the gym right now. I'm gonna take care of what needs to be done. I'm already feeling sore right now from all the other days of working out. I gotta stay active. I gotta keep doing what I do best. I'm gonna just work on my athleticism, work on some strength today too. And you already know how I finish my cardio sessions if you are accustomed to this channel. If you're new, what's up? My name is Jan. Let's go.
you.
Very nice to meet you.
You're really hot.
Thank you.
Thank you, you too. We have the foot spot. All we need is the text box. Want to put your stuff down first?
Come on. Sit. One thing that like I've been thinking about lately a lot, not having to explain yourself all the time to everybody, you know? Come here. Oh shit. Dang, it's too far away from me. Saw you, buddy. But yeah, not having to explain yourself to everyone all the time. Like, don't put so much stress on yourself just because somebody doesn't understand what you're saying. Stop stressing so much and think about the things that truly help you become better. The best way to react to anything, you know? Not to be in like a completely emotional state, not to react in an emotional way. So react with thought. Everything that comes out of your mouth, everything that is expelled needs to come out with purpose. So there has to be a purpose of why you're saying it, how you're saying it. Everything has to serve you. Everything that comes out of your mouth has to serve you. It can't be anything that takes power away from you or takes positive energy away from you. Something that's gonna change the energy in your body to make you feel negative, to make you feel bad. Because there's a lot of reasons, like, in this world, there's a lot of people that have many problems, and 99% of their problems are the way they react or the things that come out of their mouth. 99% of their problems could just be changed by what comes out of their mouths. And honestly, it's not an easy thing to do, because it's something that you have to like actively work on and actively think about all the time, you know? So it's not gonna just, you're not just gonna be like, okay, now I'm gonna be positive all the time in everything that I say, and then the positivity just happens. That's not how that works. It takes so much time. It takes practice. Everything like that takes practice. So you're gonna have to work on those things actively every single day, because like the first sign that you notice that you're actually becoming better is when you can catch yourself and realize that you are being that type of way that you really don't want to be. You are saying the things that bring yourself down, and you're realizing like, oh shoot, let me not say this. So let me word this in a different way. Like at first, you're gonna notice it by talking. So you're gonna say that negative thing, and then you're gonna think like, dang, maybe I shouldn't say this. Okay, so let me say it this way. And then step by step, the further along you get, you're gonna catch yourself before you actually let it out. You're gonna say, let me say it this way in your head, so it's never actually gonna come out. And then you will say the positive way of speaking. Step by step, man. Honestly, there's like a lot of things that I was saying that were keeping me down, keeping me in a low vibration. And I had to realize these things, and I realized that it's really like not serving me. So everything that comes out of your mouth has to serve you, because there are a lot of negative people out there that are actively trying to bring you down, whether it may be online in the comments, somebody at your job because they're not having a good day, so they want you to have a bad day, somebody anywhere, you know, just, you have those people. I'm sure you can think of them. So sometimes there's people like that in your life. There's enough people like that out there that you shouldn't also be one of those people to yourself. You know, things are wild as is. That's like a warrior going to war. He's going to war. He fights the enemy. He kills the enemy with his sword, comes back home with a trophy to his wife, throwing pans at his head, and just chasing him around the house with a knife. Like, he did that enough at war. He shouldn't have to come home and also have that happen to him. That's just an example, okay? Everything has to serve you. And that analogy, you can use it with yourself, with your brain. Your brain, your head, your body. Your body is your home. There's enough annoying people at your job trying to bother you or bring your vibration down. So you, while you're in your body, your home, don't do that to yourself. That's a game changer. And honestly, it's been a game changer for me. You know, every day I'm actively working on these things. I'm trying to become better every single day, step by step, you know. And the thing that I want to do is not paint like a false picture that everything is okay. You know, I want to actively do that, because a lot of people act like everything is okay. They're so cool. They're so like good at everything. Like, a lot of people would do that online. They'll come online with a different face, act like they're on top, they're doing all these things, but then they shut off the camera or they get off of the computer or their phone and their life is just a mess. And I don't want to be one of those people that fakes it. You know, I don't have it all figured out, but I'm actively working on figuring it all out, you know? That's honestly why I made this channel, really. I originally made this channel. I originally made this channel for skateboarding and stuff like that, and I just wanted to, like, as a kid even, I thought to myself, like, I'm gonna have this channel forever, and I'm just gonna show what I like to do, you know? I'm just gonna show myself growing. There's a lot of videos on this channel from when I was younger with all my friends and stuff. We were in middle school, high school, and it's nice to look back and see how far we've come. We were very young, you know, so it's just hilarious to look back at those things. And I'm never gonna remove those videos at all, because that's something that, like, I truly care about. You know, and this is part of it too. Because in a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, I'll be able to look back at all the progress that I've made in my life, and I'll remember those times, you know? So it's always good to document those times whenever you're going through things, or whenever you have those little wins or even those big wins, and just remembering those and always, like, realizing, you know, because then we're so focused in, you know, our vision is so narrow that we have to look at the whole macro. We have to zoom out. You feel me? Zoom out of our life and then look at everything and realize how far we truly come. Because, like, sometimes I forget, honestly. Sometimes I forget how far I've come. So many battles that I've won. You know what I'm saying? I've won a lot. I have won a lot, and I honestly like forget about that, you know? Whenever, like, a little issue arises or something, I forget about the many times that I have won big. And the times when I really sit with myself and I understand how much I've won is when I'm outside walking with my dogs and I just talk to myself and I realize I've won so much, I can win some more. There's a lot more winning to do, you know? So that's like a switch I've made in my personal life. I've been speaking a lot more positively to myself, because then that's also going to translate to the outside world, to you guys, and to other people in my life. because then they'll notice how I talk. Like, hopefully, like, it just rubs off the people and not in my personal life too. But especially to you guys, I just want like these type of things, this type of growth to rub off on you. I want it to rub off on everybody, because I speak to this camera just to remind myself. You know, I'm speaking to myself as I'm speaking to you guys, because I have to remember I have to stick to my goals and keep that vision going. You feel me? Keep the vision wide too, just widen it more, so I can just see the whole 360 of everything, the wins, everything. A lot of people on the outside and ourselves, we tend to focus on a lot of the losses. You feel me? It's like, that's the lizard brain. That's the lizard brain in us. That's why a lot of people are attracted to negativity and things like that. It's the lizard brain part of a human. That's why things that are negative go so viral. And I'm trying to work on that so much that I can have control of that lizard brain part of me. I used to go on social media and go to the comments and look at people, sometimes like, is somebody saying something negative about this? I used to do that. You know, I used to look at the comments, and I just realized why I looked at the comments. I looked at the comments to look for something negative. That just like randomly came to my head. I'm like, why am I doing this? Like, why am I trying to see drama right now on socials? Because this dude posted some crazy thing. Even if my intentions were not bad, and I'm like, people are probably talking shit about this, people are probably talking shit about this video, even though it's a positive video, and I'm like, I'm right. Somebody made fun of the dude's like shirt or his pants or something, and it's like, even though my intentions were not bad, I'm still sitting there looking for the negative. You know, and that's something we all have to stop doing. Stop going into the comments for the negatives. If you want to say something nice, just you be that change. You be that positive in the comments. Say something nice and just get out of the whole thing. You know? So I've been active. That's another thing I've been actively working on. And it's actually made it's made everything better for me. I haven't been looking at the news, so I don't know what's going on out there, unless like one of my favorite creators on YouTube talks about it. Then I'm like, oh shoot, that's happening. You know, like, it's good to stay in the loop, but a lot of stuff on the news is so negative that it's like negativity porn, you know? And then you keep wanting more. Like, they're little dopamine hits that end up frying your circuit. Just be careful with what you consume online. It's actually helped me, because as soon as I wake up, I used to slide all the way to the left on my iPhone, and you see the news, and you always see something negative on there. You always see a lot of negative stuff on there, and it's helped me not look at that. You know, so now I don't even go there. And if I mistakenly swipe over there, I just don't even swipe real quick, so I don't end up seeing the headlines, because I know the headlines are gonna say something super messed up. It's always something messed up that happened to a kid, or like happened to a woman, or happened to a man, and it's always something sad. So I just stay away from all that stuff now. I just stay completely away from all that stuff. And I know meditation, I've been going back to meditation heavy. I've been meditating every single day. And what's helping me is also like praying, getting closer to God. I've been getting closer to God this whole year. Honestly, ever since I moved to California, I've gotten closer to God. But it's becoming more and more part of my everyday lifestyle and who I am, you know? Every day I talk to God, I mainly just thank him for things, because I already know like the things that I want are gonna come, because God knows your true desires. He knows what you truly want in your heart. So I just thank him for the things that are coming, and I thank him for what I already have. I pretty much just pray as if I already have everything that I want, because I know God's gonna provide. Sit. Yeah, I know God's gonna provide, so I'm just working on my faith. My faith is becoming so strong, and it feels really good because now I understand how God speaks. God speaks through everything. God speaks through water. God speaks through other people especially. God speaks through nature. God speaks through cars driving around. God speaks through your animals. God speaks through my dogs. God speaks through dreams, through every single thing, through how you feel, like through situations with people. So if you ask for anything, it's gonna, whatever you ask for is gonna manifest in a conversation with someone. A conversation with your sister, your mom, your girlfriend, whoever that's in your life. It's cool. Or you might just like pray about something, go to Whole Foods, and that thing is gonna manifest through somebody telling you something or somebody having a loud conversation in a way, and it's gonna it's gonna show you what you were asking for, and it'll give you that answer. Like it's amazing. Like the closer you get to God, the more you realize those things. And I really I don't know, dude, like life is really good, you know? Life is really good. Like I truly cannot even complain right now. You know, I truly, honestly can't complain. Life is really good. I'm very proud of myself for getting closer to God. I'm very happy with my life because things are looking up, things are getting better, and man, I just gotta stay focused, that's it, you know? What is up, guys? I was just looking around and thinking about how lucky I am to live in California. Like, this is literally the place that I've been dreaming about living in since I was super young, you know, watching Rocket Power as a kid, seeing all these things on TV, like all these movies about California, and even seeing vloggers on YouTube when I was younger. And I always thought Cali was just so cool, you know? And it has the best of everything. Everything that's around this whole country is in this one state. We have snow, we have deserts, we have mountains, we have beaches, we have woods, like we have lakes, like there's not one thing that is missing here. You know, we have everything, bro. And I've just been thinking about how, like, being in the West Coast, like, I did this usually all the time, but I always took, like, road trips. I've even done road trips from the East Coast to the West Coast. I should have vlogged it, you know, but I wasn't really into, like, my YouTube journey. I didn't get to that point yet. Now, I'm super into it, so this is something that I'm taking very seriously. So it's better late than never, you know? It's always better late than never. At least you started, you know? At least I started. At least now I'm documenting what I'm doing all the time, you know? And I'm thinking just like how I want to take more road trips as I'm here. I've just been busy like hammering away at the business, so for the past like year I haven't gone on a road trip or anything like that. but in like 2022, early 2022, I went on a road trip from LA to San Francisco, and I went to the Redwoods and I did a bunch of stuff up there. It was so much fun, and I plan on doing that trip again, but I'm thinking about going even further than San Francisco. I'm thinking about just going all the way up to the Pacific Northwest. So like, I'm thinking Oregon, driving into Oregon, Washington State, you know, spending some time in Portland, spending some time in Seattle, and bringing you guys along for the road trip and just showing you the whole process of me being on this road trip, what I'm doing, what I'll be eating, and I'll find time to work out while I'm there, you know, going into the woods, all that type of stuff, taking some photos. You know, I'd like to meet up with some people up there and just make some more friends. You know, that's what it's all about, yo. I've always, all the time on these road trips, I've always made good friends and met cool people. So I would like to just get back into that flow, because that's something that really makes me feel like myself, and I think it just brings the best out of me, you know. So I'll be doing that a lot more, and I'm also planning like a road trip from the West Coast to the East Coast, like just a bunch of different stuff that I'm super excited for to bring you guys along. So stay tuned, and we've got so much stuff coming up. So much stuff coming up for you guys. It's gonna be awesome. Alright, yo. I'm headed to the gym right now. And it's gonna be a little bit of a light day because I'm pretty sore from the last workout I did that you guys saw. I'm actually very sore. The RDL's got my whole body sore. My chest is sore, my back. So I have a few things that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work on my rotator cuff. I'm gonna work on, you know, just healing workouts, and then I'll do a little tricep workout and finish up with some boxing, something light, you know, just to keep my body moving, especially like doing stretches. I'm gonna do some stretches, and later today I'm probably gonna do some yoga, get the blood flowing. So yeah, all right guys.